On the ground to second base. This could be two. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing across here this half. So the next to bat will be Steve Drew. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. The bouncer to the left side. Right to him. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no. Ready to begin the eighth, and next it'll be the outfielder, Austin Hendrick. Grounded slowly to the left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And now here is Chucky Robinson, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ground ball left side. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And Steve Drew.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up. Now to get this inning going.
The 1-1. Smacked into the gap, and this might be extra bases.
Rounded.
Legs churning, he's headed for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay, well, he is in there with a triple.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take it.
So here he is again, Steve Drew, and all eyes are on him as he needs a home run to complete the cycle. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right, a ball that's carrying. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And the run will score all the way from first. And he will be called out at third, in a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over. And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Chattanooga came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Chattanooga Lookouts and the Rocket City Trash Pandas. It's baseball. It's the show. Andrew Wantz starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. And Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
First offering on its way. Lifted in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Next up, Steve Drew flew out last time up. Now a throw over to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him. This
ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Taney rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he's in there. We are knotted at 3.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders.
Now Now at the plate is Steve Drew, and they're runners at the corners now. First pitch of the AB on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Stepping up is Steve Drew. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too...
And stepping in, Steve Drew. Drove in a run with a sac fly last time up.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts one at bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if...
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the fifth inning to see where this... down the...
Future stars are on display.
That hit. He's got first.
Next to hit, Steve Drew.
The shortstop, Steve Drew. All right, let's go now. Let's go.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor.
You're out. 3. He's out. Ball 4, take the base.
Ready now is Steve Drew.
Shortstop, Steve Drew.
Here's the first pitch. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Diaz on at first. Nobody out. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Crow Armstrong is right there, one down. So now here is Jared Young trying here to plate the tying run from second. The 0-1 offering. Hit out toward second. Fielded cleanly. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Octavio Slaughter flew out last time up. A bouncer up the middle. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get...
Now to the plate, Steve Drew. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they face. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Hey, guys, there had to be something...
So next to hit is Steve Drew, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
1-0, here it is. Belted high and deep into right center.
Go two, go two, go two.
And that is off the wall. And the runner is in from second. And he's in safely to third as 2 runs come across to score, and they grab the lead.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up. He hangs on to collect the save.
3-2, the finish in tonight's game. Time for minor league baseball now as the show takes a stop in the Double-A South. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Tennessee Smokies and the Rocket City Trash Pandas. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Now to the plate, here is Jonathan Cabrera, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. Oh, that grounder caught him. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. So now to the plate, Steve Drew. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
Next, it'll be Pete Crow Armstrong, struck out in his first at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle, reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Next, it'll be Jared Young, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-2 home. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Two down with a runner at first. And in at the plate digs Miguel Amaya. Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next will be the speed threat, Steve Drew.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Slaughter moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Next to hit is Steve Drew. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Steve Drew. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Crow Armstrong is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Smoke.
No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios más los bendiga, mis hijos no nacer otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero, no te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero, soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a frontear, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y a la estatal, cambié todas las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sé que no va a cambiar, los que se viraron que le vaya mal. Y si me tiran sabes que voy a pichar. Los palos son legales, las cortas están digitales. Los roles, los out de mal, la caja nunca para eso no. Y las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. No me venga a frontear, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. Que manden, bajen PR, a la fama no se me aferren. No soy de la calle pero me pegué y no hay que los desentierre. Mi nieto ya tiene Mercedes, aunque mi hijo solo 6 años ya tiene. Lo único seguro aquí es la muerte, pero para estar claro les deje 50 en bienes. ¿Quién te dijo que tú eres más que yo? No estás frustrado, recuerda salieron de mí, pues si no le han informado. He visto que se han virado, pensaron que al negro lo habían frenado. 300 canciones dejé en la compu pa' que en el 3000 yo soy el más pegado. Yo voy muy zafado, y ustedes lo saben. Pa' la soy el negro del jarabe. Una italiana, un árabe. Me voy que tengo show mañana, ya la plata no cabe. Los baby le llegan, el negrito claro. Ustedes saben ya. Hay music, hay flow. Hay music, hay flow. Cabi, dímelo Rebol. Ustedes saben ya, ustedes saben ya.
Hoy la cosa se puso buena, el gozo corre por mi vena, vamos a olvidarnos de la pena, que esta fiesta nadie la frena, sin parar, porque traímos bombas para fincar, y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar, no importa lo que pase vamos a gozar, traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bombas para fincar y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Yo, mucha sal, mucha sal. De los que hablan con la L que hacen todo hasta el final. Un creyente boricua con bombas para fincar. En medio de la tormenta gozando voy a brincar. Yo, llámate a Elena, a Orlando y a Luca. Traigo palabras que nunca caduca. Al enemigo le tumbe la peluca. Se queda freeze con la mano en la nuca. Él sabe que esto es un asalto, suelta mi generación y apuéstate en el asfalto. La salvación con mi pana la comparto, tengo fuego espiritual en el aposento alto y bomba que bendice si detona. El mundo ha tratado de quitarnos la corona, muchos viven rápido, la vida no es Daytona. Todavía hay tiempo, razona, porque traímos bombas para fincar y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal, porque traímos bombas para fincar y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal.
¿Qué tal hecho mi español muy malo? Muy malo. I speak English till I get up tu condado. Hit the beach, I'm 40 deep with mis hermanos. Y'all don't understand my lingo, tu pesado. Wepa, dale. Si lo tengo power of the Lord, I keep it on me. Every day is like a party, tell the drama go away. I don't prove it, I just do what God say. Car that cook me up a beat, I ate it in the driveway. Dale, dale, live my life inside the valley. No, he walking with me, get my enemies on Cali, yeah, boy. D.R. down in Paraguay. Me and Funky got together, that's a crazy pair, boy.
Se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena. Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena. Que esta fiesta nadie la frena. Sin parar.
Esto es para el rico, esto es para el pobre, para el que le falta, para el que le sobre, para el que lo quiera y no lo tenga, para el que lo tenga y no lo quiera, para la iglesia, para el caserío, para los que son y los que no son de los míos, y para los tigres que andan en jipeta y hasta los que andan en bicicleta.
Porque traímos bombas para fincar y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bombas para fincar y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal.
so fast you missed the year. I might just disappear to feel like I skipped the year. I ain't got to fear. I could risk losing it. What are the benefits? Or should I hold it tight? Turn on my clutches instead of just letting it go. I'd have been wrong before, but the fact it wasn't that long ago. I even hit the bottom low, but that was just part of my growth. My heart's always broken. I guess I'm starting over. And now my battered soul is going back through the motions. I'm just half of a whole. Once had no control. I was breaking my oath. It was happening over and over again. That wasn't gold, so I had to take hold. Sad how it goes when you don't even know to begin. It starts with me, I must admit. I've been a problem, but still I can't quit. Just spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah. Making a contribution, so that makes me a solution. It starts with me, I must admit. I've been a problem, but still I can't quit. Just spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah. Making a contribution, so that makes me a solution. Follow me now if you ready to do more than just talk. Walk with me, be the solution. Offer critical thought for the youth, be the solution. Everyone is at fault. After all, we're only human. I've been the problem, you've been the problem, and now we're the solution.
I spread my arms like frosting.
A player new to his AA squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
Well, for a minute, it really looked like they were going to play with using this kid